This is, in many ways, no different than when Elon Musk hits the fucking sick Heil, other people do it too, and it normalizes that kind of attitude. It normalizes that kind of politics. Asmongold says a bunch of unhinged shit, and he's popping off. They see that, and they go, ooh, I can get in on this as well.
Like, if you show this clip to an average American, they're gonna think these people are fucking nuts. This isn't a extreme hog opinion. This is the general consensus.
Jeez, Hasan is pathetic. So, Amaranth was reacting to an Asmongold video he did a couple weeks back, where he was watching a hearing of LGBT activists. And Amaranth ended up making a statement along the lines that these people should have been living where the LA fires happened. And people like Hasan are trying to act like this is the most disgusting thing they've ever heard a person say, which is kind of ironic coming from a guy like Hasan. Someone that regularly says the most crazy shit and runs defense for the most horrible people. This guy has the nerve to say that the growing right-wing viewership on Twitch is purely because of grifters trying to farm the right-wing community desperate for content that agrees with them. Which is honestly quite ironic if you look through the video library of Hasan's YouTube channel. This all comes in light of Asmongold being at the top of the Twitch politics category for a while now. And it really seems to be irritating Hasan that he isn't the #1 political voice on the platform anymore. He insists that people like Asmongold and Amaranth don't genuinely hold the beliefs that they're talking about, and that they are just grifters grifting. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, if that's the case, then what is he?
Do you guys remember the Fulcrum kid who was like, faded than a hoe, like he would just like hit the vape? That dude apparently took an insane turn, dude. He got fucking full Nazi. He went full Nazi, dude. How did that happen? And in such a short period of time.
Faded than a hoe, yo, gang. Fulcrum, come in.
Amaranth also caught brainworms. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, that one is like pretty clear
What they're saying.
Give the crazies all of California. It's already land of fruits and nuts. Yeah, we can give them California. I'm fine with that. They can live in LA. It's fine.
It has been 1 month since Southern California exploded in a fierce fire
They can have
toward
that.
the Palisades and beyond. Just a few hours later, on the other side of LA County,
fine with me.
another deadly fire breaks out, the Eaton Fire. Race to
This is also like such a lame way to be like, oh, they're burning in hell. Like, I mean, it's an implication. It's not even like direct. Just, you know.
across Altadena and Pasadena. The two fires charred more than 37,000
Right there.
acres.
They can all live-
destroyed
that sounds
over
like a lovely
60,000
community.
structures and cost 29 people their lives.
Too bad it didn't cause the right people their lives.
Like, what the fuck is this? What is happening? What's going on? This person had like a horse rescue or something. She's been in my house. Months ago, she became an Asmongold watcher. Her biggest hits include saying that deportations are like evil people going to hell. Trans people should not have access to HRT because it's unnatural, being part of the deplatforming campaign, etc. I know this is drama, but I wanted to make people and well-meaning streamers who I like aware, like Mike from PA and others. This is, in many ways, no different than when Elon Musk hits the fucking sick Heil, other people do it too, and it normalizes that kind of attitude. It normalizes that kind of politics. And it's precisely the same thing that's happening here, okay? Asmongold says a bunch of unhinged shit, and he's popping off. Other content creators see that, as I've told you before, and they respond to it. They see that, and they go, ooh, I can get in on this as well.
So, Asmongold is saying a bunch of unhinged shit and popping off, you say. Well, let's just assume what you're saying is true, even though it isn't. But let's just humor it for a second. You say that people like Asmongold saying these things and getting away with it is encouraging other people to follow his path so they can try and soak up some of the same viewership, but also falling deeper down the hole of radicalization. You know, this sounds exactly like the argument that everyone was using against Twitch and yourself. That they were allowing you to say all this disturbing shit while raking in tons and tons of viewers. So people like Frogan ended up thinking that they could get away with it too. And that's how we got to the point of her laughing at veterans, saying that they deserve PTSD, and saying that she was going to do a 9/11 baking stream.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. U.S. military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD. Okay? 6250. 9/11 baking stream with Raph and Capri. If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raph, and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake. And we'll make an airplane. And we'll recreate 9/11.
See, Hasan can try and make this argument that people like Asmongold being at the top is radicalizing people, but that type of argument is actually a whole lot more easier to say against Hasan. Just think about it. Twitch never disciplining Hasan and essentially promoting him as politics daddy for the longest time made people like Frogan think that they could keep pushing things further and further. Cause if Hasan could keep getting away with it and not getting banned, then why couldn't she? In fact, there's many such cases just like this one. So don't fall for Hasan's jealousy even for a moment. The guy is just trying to make up some reasons as to why people above him, like Asmongold, should be censored so he could be back on top.
So Amaranth was watching a video of me talking about these crazy people, right? And so Amaranth was watching my video.
9 times out of 10, figure out.
And so then pretty much Amaranth goes and says that the people that are doing that need to go live in LA where the fires are, right? That's pretty much what it is. I'm not really going to repeat this. And so anyway, this is the big difference between myself and the people that criticize me. Is that the people that criticize me and the people that complain about me all the time like to make excuses for other people that are on their side inciting violence or saying that people should kill themselves or anything like that. Violence is big bad. It is. So Hasan also had a lot to chirp about me as well because he saw this clip and he had to give his take as well. And so it literally is. These people really try hard to justify advocating for violence, doxing, threatening, putting bounties on, and just in general being violent. This is not good. It's not good behavior. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what it is. But some people think that it's okay if they're on, you know, what they would consider the right side of history. So we'll go ahead and we'll watch these clips. Obviously,
natural being part of the deplatforming campaign, etc. I know this is drama, but I wanted to make people and well-meaning streamers who I like aware, like Mike from PA and others.
How can you call Mike from PA a well-meaning streamer when he was the one who threatened to beat up Destiny and put a $100,000 bounty on Destiny? How can you possibly call him well-meaning when you're making a post criticizing somebody?
Shit, well, okay. Well, we brought the white...
It's called shock, you fucking idiot. It's called shock. Anything that happens, I mean, like, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
Asmongold is completely right. Hasan and his community will make excuses for people like Frogan or Mike from PA, but then simultaneously say what Asmongold and Amaranth are doing is dangerous. He is just a completely unserious person that just wants his opposition dealt with so he could get back on top like the jealous little clout goblin he is. Now watch as Hasan talks about how he doesn't know how these people can be fixed, and that they don't even believe the words that they are saying, and that they're just grifters grifting.
I do not know how we are going to go back and try to fix these people. I think they've just, I think they've done unimaginable amounts of damage. How do you explain Amaranth though? Is it just kick? No, man, it's grift. It's grift. Okay. Everybody understands that, like, look, content creators, especially those who don't necessarily care about politics all that much, can still read the goddamn tea leaves. Okay. They recognize that there's a growing right-wing movement, and they recognize that it's very easy to farm right-wingers. It's that simple. Right-wingers are not particularly intelligent, and they just want to hear the same things that they believe, and they just want to hear that back. They want to hear things that they agree to be reiterated over and over again. And it's the easiest thing to do. That's why so many content creators, when their content was like getting dull, hit that. First, they hit the Hasan button, and then they hit the LGBT button. Okay.
So, right-wingers aren't particularly intelligent and just want to have things that they agree with echoed back at them. If right-wingers were so easy to farm with low-tier content, then what do you call posting 500 videos roasting TikTok hogs? Let's be real, my man. You are exactly what you're criticizing right now. And this bit about content creators hitting the fuck Hasan button when their content is getting stale is the most main character syndrome thing I have ever heard anyone say. Bro, everything doesn't revolve around you. You are not nearly as important as you think you are. This is just a sad attempt to paint everyone that disagrees with you as a content creator that has fallen off. Now, let's take a quick look at how Hasan is showing his cards that this is really just a fit of jealousy.
Right-wing streamer Radicalization. Step 1, go to Hasan's house. Step 2, get divorced. Step 3, watch Asmongold once.
That's all it takes.
No, it's, I promise you, I promise you two things. One, if there wasn't such a fucking high density of hogs that were looking for hog content, right-wing content, what the fuck's going on my camera today? If there wasn't such a high density of hogs that were like literally looking desperately for some kind of hog content on Twitch, which led to a massive amount of people gravitating towards Asmongold and Asmongold getting like fucking 50K every day doing right-wing commentary, none of these.
If you think that the people who are watching this clip and think that it's weird are hogs, I feel like 80%, 90%, like if you show this clip to an average American, a Walmart American, they're going to think these people are fucking nuts. This isn't a extreme hog opinion. This is the general consensus.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to.
What? What? What is this?
What a sad, jealous man. Hasan just doesn't realize that he is the minority here. It's not just crazy, unhinged hogs that think this is ridiculous, dude. In fact, you have to be trying really hard to not see this as totally fucking absurd. Hasan can call Asmongold and Amaranth unhinged all he wants, but it's pretty clear that the general public agree with them a whole lot more than they agree with you. In fact, you are the unhinged one, man. You have nobody to blame but yourself for getting surpassed as the #1 political streamer. People are just sick of it, man, which is the exact reason we see this shift of viewership on Twitch as well. Alright, well, let's see what else Asmongold has to say on this situation.
Here, okay? Asmongold says a bunch of unhinged shit and he's popping off.
If you were to take a poll of the American public, Or, hey, if you want to have it be even more in my favor, how about a poll from the whole population of the world? Who was more unhinged? Myself or this person in the video? I think that would be a very good day for me. I'm of the viewpoint that it's best to allow myself to express my opinion and also for Hasan to express his opinion. I think that it's really important that we can get all of these ideas out there in the public, and then the people can make up their mind based off of what they think is the most compelling. And so, like, the alternative to that is censorship. And I don't agree with that at all. I'm not a fan of that at all. It's free speech. Yeah, it is free speech. Now, again, like, we can have two separate arguments, right? Who's breaking the Twitch terms of service and what I think the Twitch terms of service should be. Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Hasan keeps playing Destiny fans. Sex Destiny fans spread fake bullshit on a Reddit group. They think control moderation. Then they get shocked. They get pushed a lot of randoms, margins, politics of a right-winger. Wonder why Asmon's fans use the exact same language they use about me being a radical. Well, I don't think this is really fair either. Why Asmon's fans use the exact same language they use about me being a radical? Well, I think that every single person will come to the answer of 4 when you look at a question, which is, what is 2 + 2? When you bring on somebody who is a terrorist, you introduce them as a terrorist, and then people say that you're a terrorist supporter, I think that you're going to obviously have that reaction because that's the thing that you're doing.
Bro, are we about to have a Houthi rebel on stream? Yes, brother. What do you mean? Excuse me? Of course I'm about to have a... I'm a journalist. Okay, this is a stupid question. Okay, you can preface it with that. Does he know what One Piece is?
أكيد يعني منذ الطفولة وأنا أشاهد ون بيس لوفي.
Luffy?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
The whole way.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. That's fire. That's so fire. Oh my god. Dude, we think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
You think what Hasan's saying is wrong?
Of course, he's completely insane.
Dude, are you kidding me?
No, he is. Like, this is no joke.
Oh no.
3 weeks later.
They start overtaking the ships. And they're like, guess what, dog? No more trade to Israel.
He's completely insane. This is no joke. I like him, but his politics are insane.
Let's just be honest here, dude. Even if you don't like Asmongold, the guy just sounds a whole lot more rational here than Hasan does. It's just really no surprise why more people would want to watch Asmongold than they would want to watch Hasan. Asmongold even wants a place for both of them to be able to say what they want. But Hasan, not so much. That guy would be totally ecstatic if Asmongold was banned. And what a surprise! Hasan drew a line between his opposition and Destiny. Once again. He does this because he knows by drawing a line between them, a lot of Hasan's community will just write what this guy has to say off. Just like they do to everyone else. And if Hasan really wants to stop having the finger pointed at him for being a radical, then a good start would be to maybe stop watching literal extremist propaganda on stream over and over. But hey, that's just a thought. Alright guys, I said my bit. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video right here.